everybody, this is Sue Salvaterra Pottery. I promised that I was going to show you how we pull handles and the little cheat that I use to get this lovely handle that's wider at the top, more narrow on the bottom, very graceful. I have all these mugs that I threw the other day, and we demonstrated how to throw mugs on a previous video. So let's get started. I use this North Star extruder. And that's where I start, and that's my cheat, is that I don't start from just a large lump of clay and start pulling handles. I start with extruding pieces. It gives me a consistent shape, and it helps me to keep a consistent shape, and all my handles look very much alike. So I have two of them here actually. You can't see the other one. One for brown clay, one for white clay. That way I don't have to clean out every time we're switching clays. You can buy many commercial dies for these North Star extruders like this. But my handle one, I actually had my husband make. He took a wooden block, he used a drill, he drilled 3 holes in here, a bigger one and 2 smaller ones side by side, and that is our die for extruding all our handles. Well, not all our handles. This is our smallest die for our smaller handles. So anyway, let me put this in and show you how we use it. The extruder was the 3rd piece of equipment that I bought. And my husband got this for me for my birthday when I was just getting started. My first piece of equipment was my $300 used wheel that I still have. My second piece of equipment was a kiln that I bought, and my 3rd piece of equipment was my extruder. And that's how I started Salvaterra Pottery, was with those 3 pieces of equipment. So we use this almost every day. I can't imagine not having it. All right, so let's load her up. You get a big chunk of clay. I usually try to cut it about the shape of the extruder. It just makes it easier. Let's load it up. In it goes. Put this back. And let's extrude. Plunger goes in, and we get nice long pieces of clay. This takes some leverage, so I usually push in with my whole body. So here we go. And I get these beautiful strips of clay, and I will extrude a couple of them, and then I'll sit down usually and just do all the mugs at one time. So when I'm teaching people, I have them measure out like 6 inches and cut them all 6 inches. But I've been doing this so long that I just kind of know the length. These are probably like 5 inches or 4 inches I start with. So anyway, here's what I'm starting with. This little piece of clay. And here is pulling. So grab the edge, pull, and it's just keeping your hands slick, taking your time, turning it, the piece you're pulling, and that's it. And now I made it look a lot easier what it actually is. So I always clean off the little bit of mess on the top or the bottom, and I break off the top and I set that aside. So let me see if I'm going to put this one on top of this one and show you how I attach. Don't score. I don't use slip on this particular piece. It doesn't need it. I created slip when I pulled the handle, so I don't need to add extra slip to it. And these are nice leather hard, so I'm not going to distort my piece. So I start with tacking, and just, stick an initial stick down there, and then sticking the bottom. And I take my fingers and I go like this on the bottom. So there we go. And then I wet my fingers, and I'm going to smooth this out. This is not the way a lot of people make their handles. This is the way I like my handles. And I smooth it in the top. And see, that was really quick. Really quick. I've got 24 mugs here I need to do. So believe me, I'm not going to spend 15 minutes on each handle. So there it is. I like a nice wide open My assistant says, oh, it's shaped like an ear. I like it shaped like an ear. This will shrink up a little bit as it dries, so you want to make it a little wider than the final product, the final outcome. And so this is our medium mug. It looks like this when it's done. You can see the amount of shrinkage that has happened there approximately. And that's how I pull handles. So let's do one more, just so you can watch again. Handle, wet my hands, I got a bucket over here, pull, pull, and I'm not trying to get it like the exact shape right away. The same way as like making a pot on the wheel. You don't do it all at once, you just slowly do it. There we go, that's about the length I want. And I just know the length I want because I've done so many. Broke off the top, break off the bottom a little bit. Okay, here we go. Going to stick it there, and I just tack it so it sticks. I actually stick the bottom on, fingers going like away from each other, because I like this sweet little point. Clean up where I stuck it, smooth it all out. You can use your sponge, which I don't have in here right now, but smooth out all this a little bit. Check your shape. There we go. That's the handle. And they all end up looking about the same. So that's how we make handles here at Salvaterra Pottery. We're gonna pull them. We pull all different sizes and shapes. We use bigger handles. Sometimes I am trying to flatten the extruded piece out. Sometimes I'm trying to go wider. I'm always trying to go from wide up at the top to thinner at the bottom because I think it gives it grace. It's the difference between a pulled handle and just taking this extruded piece and just sticking it on there. To me, it's worth the extra minute to pull it to make it look absolutely lovely. So that's your lesson for today, how to pull handles with our little cheat, which is the extruder. And I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, or at the very least, give us a like. Folks, how to make pottery. We're a production studio, so everything we do is as efficient as we possibly can. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.